Hello friends and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we are continuing the Fall Classic King of the Hill tournament and it's getting good. We got a big game here today. Kind of a fork in the road for both of these teams. Our current King of the Hill is the 1968 Detroit Tigers. And they will be opposed today by another American League power, the 1952 New York Yankees. The opposing pitchers will be Reynolds, arguably the ace of the great Yankee teams of the early to mid-50s, late 40s. Although maybe apologies to Vic Raschi on that one, I don't know. Lopez, I guess, would be a notch down, maybe. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I think he's the ace. Anyway, he's going up against number 4 starter for the Detroit Tigers, Joe Sparma. So on paper, it might look like a mismatch, but we don't play the games on paper. So, don't forget to take a look at channel membership. The link is in the description for this video. You get discounts on the secondary store, exclusive members-only videos, and a special report video from me every month about some aspect of the hobby that I've researched for you. And you vote on all that stuff. You tell me what you want, and then that's what I do. So, let's take a look at the standings and see why today's game is so important, and then we'll get to today's starting lineups. Standings look like this. We have 2 teams tied for first place at the moment. The 77 Yankees and the 75 Reds each have 4 wins, but they are trailed by the 52 Yankees, only a game out of first place. And this is why it's a big game for the Yankees, because if they win, they're tied, a 3-way tie for first place in the tournament. Then comes a 4-way tie for third place. The 50 Phillies, the 74 A's, the 80 Phillies, and yes, these 68 Tigers. If the Tigers win today, they go into a second place tie at 3 wins with the 52 Yankees. So there's a lot on the line for both teams, not just who gets to be King of the Hill, but also a big impact on the standings. All right, let's take a look at today's starting lineup. For the visiting Yankees, leading off in left field, it's Gene Woodling. Batting second at third base, Gil McDougald. Batting third in center field, Mickey Mantle. Batting fourth, the catcher, Yogi Berra. Batting fifth, first baseman, Johnny Mize. Batting sixth, right fielder, Hank Bauer. Batting seventh, shortstop, Phil Rizzuto. Batting eighth, second baseman Billy Martin, and batting ninth, it's Reynolds. In 1952, Reynolds had 29 starts, 24 complete games in his 29 starts, 244 innings. He was 20-8, and what the heck, he threw in 6 saves for good measure. The 68 Tigers lineup. Dick McAuliffe leads off at second base. Al Kaline bats second in right field. Jim Northrup bats third in center field. Willie Horton bats fourth. He'll be in left. Norm Cash bats fifth. He'll play first base. Bill Freehand bats sixth. He'll catch. Don Wirt bats seventh. He'll play third base. Ray Euler bats eighth. He'll play short. On the mound, it's Joe Sparma, Bill Freehand's roommate, pitched 34 games in 1968. 31 starts, 7 complete games, good for 182 innings of work. He was 10-10 for the World Series champs. All right, so we are ready to go at the corner of Michigan and Trumbull when we do Fall Classic Baseball. We have 2 D6s plus a D20, and I've got a whole big stack of fast action cards ready to go. They even come to you in 3D. Doesn't it look like they're coming right at you? It's amazing. High-tech special effects. Okay, here's Gene Woodling stepping in the batter's box to lead it off against Joe Sparma. The pitch to Woodling We didn't see what kind of stuff everybody has. So let's do that first. Joe Sparma has A stuff. And Allie Reynolds has A stuff. All right. Now we go to Woodling. Step it in the batter's box. And Woodling swings and pops it up. This is Norm Cash in fair territory. He takes it for out number 1. Gil McDougall, the third baseman for these Yankees. Sparma kicks and deals to him. I struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! Mantle now. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Sparma hangs one and Mickey hits it through the box for a base hit. A 2-out single for the Yankees brings up Yogi. Sparma the stretch, and I'm throwing dice all over the room. Literally all over the room. Recovered said dice, and the pitch to Yogi is grounded to Norm Cash. He's going to take it himself to the bag, and the Yankees are retired in the first. We go to the bottom of 1. No score in Detroit. Allie Reynolds will face McAuliffe, Kaline, and Horton in inning number 1 for these Tigers. The pitch to Reynolds. Hey, struck him out. Made him look bad. Or the pitch from Reynolds makes McAuliffe look bad on the broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gassy. Now it's Kaline. Hit to right. Hank Bauer toward the line is going to make the catch for out number 2. Jimmy Northrup now. Nobody aboard yet for the Tigers. The pitch from Reynolds. Northrup hits it to left. Hooking away from Woodling, but he's going to get there and make the catch for out number 3. We've got one in the books with no score in Detroit. Good matchup between historically great teams. Mize, Bauer, and Rizzuto coming up. A couple of World Series champions facing off in this one. Johnny Mize facing Sparma. The pitch. Ground ball to Euler at short. Ray gloves it and throws to Cash for out number 1. Hank Bauer is up now. Sparma winds and deals, and there's a base hit to left for Bauer. Willie Horton throws it back in. Yankees have 1 out and 1 on in the second for Rizzuto, the scooter. Sparma the stretch and the delivery is ball 4. It puts Rizzuto on. 2 on now for Martin at the plate. Allie Reynolds is on deck. Double play depth for the Tiger infield. Sparma the stretch and the delivery. This will be an error check. Yes, it will be an error check for Ray Euler. Euler is an error 4. And he boots it. It's a 1-base error. That's going to load the bases with Yankees. And Allie Reynolds comes to the plate. A 153 hitter in 1952. There's 1 out. They're going to play back the pitch to Reynolds. Allie swings and grounds it to Ray Euler. He knocks it down, fumbles it, picks it up. His only play is at first. He fires to Cash, and they get Reynolds by a step. But Bauer scores from third. Rizzuto advances to third, and Martin advances to second. It's 1-0 Yankees on the ground out. With 2 outs now, it's Woodling. Sparma the stretch, and the delivery to Woodling is hit to right and deep. Upper deck shot, it's gone. Woodling with all sorts of power on that one. A 3-run bomb. scores Rizzuto and Martin ahead of him. It's 4-0 Yankees. McDougald comes to the plate, and that's going to get Pat Dobson throwing in the bullpen for the Tigers. The pitch from Sparma is a base hit for McDougald. And the brown streak that you see down Joe Sparma's leg is not from sliding. Mickey Mantle. Sparma the stretch and the delivery. We have a range check, or do we? No, the Mick strikes out. Sparma gets him. He humped up on that fastball and gets himself out of the inning, but it's a big 4-run second for the Yankees on 2 hits, a bomb by Woodling to the overhang in right field. We go to the bottom of 2. It's Yankees 4, Tigers nothing. Detroit's got some work to do, but they have time to do it. We're only in the bottom of the second. Horton, Cash, and Freehand coming up for the Tigers. Reynolds winds and deals. Hit to center. Plenty of room for Mantle, and there's 1 down. Norm Cash now. Reynolds winds and deals to Norm Cash, and there's a base hit to left. Cash goes the other way with him. Freehand up now. Yankee infield playing for a double play. Reynolds the stretch and the delivery to Freehand. He hit him. He just dotted the Tiger catcher, and there's 2 on now. Not what Casey wanted there. Still double play depth as Wirt comes up. Reynolds the stretch and the pitch to Don Wirt. We're going to get an error check. A 51 is for Reynolds. E8. He's going to turn and make the throw to Rizzuto for 1. The relay to Mize, not in time. Wirt beats the wrap at first. Cash goes to third. There's Tigers at the corners, but 2 outs for Euler. Reynolds the stretch, the pitch to Ray Euler. Ball 4, he walked him. The bases are loaded now for Sparma, or are they? No, I think the Tigers are going to go for it here. They're going to send up a pinch hitter for Sparma. Pat Dobson is ready in the bullpen. He will be the new Tiger pitcher in the 3rd inning. Sparma goes 2 innings. Allows 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 2. He allowed 4 runs. None of them were earned thanks to the miscue by Ray Euler. Eddie Matthews is coming up. So it wasn't really Sparma's fault, but now Mayo Smith has to do something about it, and he's going to pinch hit for Sparma here and try and get back in the game. So Allie Reynolds is going to face Eddie Matthews, the Hall of Famer, coming off the bench here in inning number 2. Reynolds the stretch and the delivery to Matthews is ball 4. He walked in a run. It's 4-1 Yankees. And that's going to extend the inning and bring up McAuliffe. McAuliffe is 0 for 1. Big chance for the Tigers here. Reynolds the stretch, the pitch to him. Hit to left. Toward the line is Woodling, and he's going to make the catch for out number 3. But the Tigers do get a run. They do leave 3 at the same time. Only 1 hit, a couple of walks from Reynolds hurt. We go to the 3rd inning. It's Yankees 4, Tigers 1. Berra, Mize, and Bauer coming up in inning number 3 for the Yankees. Pat Dobson is your new pitcher. He will bat in the 9 spot in the order. Dobson was kind of a Swiss Army knife for these Tigers. 47 games, 10 starts, 2 complete, 125 innings, 5-8 with 7 saves. Kind of a team bullpen approach for Mayo Smith. See what kind of stuff Dobson has today. He has A stuff. He can go 14 batters in relief before stamina may become an issue. Berra at the plate And the Daubers pitch is ball 4. He walked him. Mize comes up now. 39-year-old veteran. The pitch to him from Dobson is hit to left. Willie Horton in his tracks is going to make the catch for out number 1, in the third. Berra retreats to first. Here's Bauer. Dobson, the stretch, and the delivery is ball 4 to Bauer. That's going to take Yogi down to second. Bauer goes to first. There's 2 on with 1 out now in the Yankee third. Rizzuto up. Dobson, the stretch, and the delivery to the scooter is hit to right, but not deep. Under it is K-line. Berra is tagging and will hold. So with 2 outs, it's Billy Martin. Allie Reynolds would be next. Dobson, the stretch, and the delivery to Martin. Comebacker, glove by Dobson. He takes a couple steps toward Norm Cash at first base, throws him the ball, and that'll end the Yankee third. So they threaten with a couple of walks, but don't score. We go to the bottom of 3. It's Yankees 4, Tigers 1. Allie Reynolds is going to try and right the ship after a shaky second inning. He'll face K-line, Northrup, and Horton, 2, 3, 4 hitters in Mayo Smith's order. The pitch is a base hit for K-line. Tigers have a leadoff base runner. Northrup up now. The Yankees move to double play depth on the infield. The pitch from Allie Reynolds is a 54 chart, and he bounces that breaking ball. It gets past Yogi to the screen. K-line moves up to second base. Tigers have a man in scoring position. Reynolds the stretch. The pitch to Northrup is grounded to Scooter. The Rizzuto gloves it, keeps it from going up the middle, plants and throws to Mize. But K-line advances to third base on the play with 1 out. Here's Horton. Reynolds the stretch. The pitch to Willie Horton is a base hit, and that's going to bring home another run for the Tigers. 4-2 Yankees. Reynolds battling. Horton down to first. 1 out, 1 on for the Tigers. Here's the tying run at the plate in Norm Cash. Reynolds the stretch and the pitch to Cash. Hey, struck him out. He humped up on that fastball. 2 strikeouts now for Reynolds. He needed it, and now it's Freehand. He hit Freehand with a pitch in the second. Reynolds the stretch and the delivery. It's going to be an error check. That will be for Billy Martin. An error check for Billy Martin. He is a 4. And he makes the play to Mize for out number 3. But the Tigers get a run on 2 hits in the third. And we go to the inning number 4 with your score. Yankees 4, Tigers 2. Tigers are slowly climbing back into it. Dobson is out for inning number 2. It's going to be Reynolds and then the top with Woodling and McDougald for Casey Stengel in the 4th. The pitch from Dobson to Reynolds. Hit on the ground to Cash at first. Norm's going to take it himself for out number 1. Gene Woodling now. He homered in the second. It was a bomb. The pitch. A base hit now for Woodling. This goes to center field. Jimmy Northrup is going to throw it back in. Gil McDougald will come up. 1 out, 1 on for the Yankees in the 4th. Dobson the stretch and the delivery. Struck him out on a bender. 2 gone. That's Dobson's first strikeout. McDougald's second. And Mantle comes to the plate. Mickey is 1 for 2. The stretch from Dobson and the pitch will have a range check out to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. It's a range check. Second base. So we have a range check for Dick McAuliffe. His range is 11. He does not make the play. It gets into center field. Stopping at second is Woodling. There's 2 on now for Berra. And the Tiger bullpen is going to get working again. John Warden and Fred Lasher start to throw for Mayo Smith here in the 4th. 4-2 Yankees. They've got 2 men on and 2 men out. Berra at the plate. Dobson the stretch. The delivery is hit to right and deep. Yogi gone. A 3-run bomb extends the Yankee lead to 7-2. Dobson threw him a hanger and Yogi lost it for him. Gonna bring up Mize. 0 for 2 for Johnny Mize. Mize swings and hits it on a line like a rope at Jim Northrup, who makes the catch for out number 3. But the Yankees get 3 in the 4th on 3 hits. They don't leave anybody. After 3.5, it's New York 7, Detroit 2. Allie Reynolds with a little bit more breathing room now as we'll face the bottom third of the Tiger order in inning number 4. Wirt, Euler, and Dobson or a pinch hitter. Don Wirt will lead it off. Reynolds winds and deals. Wirt struck him out on a bender. He didn't come within 3 feet of it. He couldn't have hit it with an oar. Here's Euler. Walked in the 2nd. The pitch from Reynolds. To left, but not deep. Woodling charging in and makes the catch for out number 2. Going to get a pinch hitter now for Dobson. With 2 outs, it's going to be Tommy Magic. Left-handed batting backup infielder. Magic will bat for Dobson. The pitch from Reynolds. Magic hits a comebacker to Reynolds, who turns and throws to Mize, and that'll end the Tiger 4th. We go to the 5th with your score, 52 Yankees 7. 68 Tigers 2, and we have a new Tiger pitcher coming on. It's going to be Fred Lasher, the side armor. Lasher will bat in the number 9 spot in the order. Top of the 5th coming. He'll face Bauer, Rizzuto, and Martin, a trio of right-handed batters. So Dobson goes 2 innings. He allows 3 hits. He walks 2. He strikes out 1 and allows 3 runs. They're all earned. Lasher's stuff today is B stuff. 34 games for Fred in 1968. He threw 49 innings. 5-1 with 5 saves. Bauer is 1 for 1 in the game. We're in the top of the 5th. The pitch from Lasher is hit to center field. This is going to drive Northrup back, but he's got room, plenty of room in center field in Tiger Stadium, and there's 1 down in the 5th. Rizzuto now. The scooter is 0 for 1. He walked and scored in the 2nd. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. He was bailing out on Fred Lasher on that one. 2 down in the 5th, and Billy Martin now. Allie Reynolds would be next. Fred Lasher kicks and deals. Billy swings and hits it on the ground to Don Wirt at third base. He's going to glove it and throw to Cash for out number 3. We're halfway through this one. Yankees 7, Tigers 2. Allie Reynolds will now get the honor of facing the top of the 68 Tiger order, McAuliffe, Kaline, and Northrup, as they struggle to get back into it. Reynolds winds and deals. McAuliffe hits it to center, not deep. Mickey Mantle coming on, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Reynolds has only allowed 3 hits. He has walked 2. He has hit a man. He's allowed 2 runs. They're both earned. K-line 1 for 2. The pitch from Reynolds. Ball 4. He walked him. So the Tigers have a base runner with 1 out. Here's Northrup. Yankee infield moves to double play up. The pitch from Reynolds. Base hit Northrup. This goes to left field. Woodling charges hard and gets it back in. K-line stops at second. There's 2 on in the bottom of the 5th for Horton. Reynolds the stretch. The pitch to Willie, who's 1 for 2. The pitch to him is a base hit for Horton. On the infield, it's off of Reynolds' glove, rolling toward Rizzuto, and Scooter just stuffs it in his pocket. But the bases are dripping with Tigers for Norm Cash. That's going to get the Yankee bullpen going. If Cash goes deep, suddenly it's 7-6. So it's going to be Jim McDonald and Bob Kuzava, lefty-righty double-barreled action, just the way Casey likes it whenever he's in Motown. Cash is 1 for 2. Reynolds the stretch and the delivery to Norm Cash. Line drive caught by Johnny Mize. Runners scramble back to their bases. There's 2 down now, and Freehand coming up, who can also put a jolt into 1. Reynolds the stretch. The pitch to Freehand is gonna be a comebacker, gloved by Alley. He takes a deep breath and throws to Johnny Mize, and that retires the Tigers. They leave him loaded. We go to the 6th. Yankees 7, Tigers 2. Lasher is coming out for his 2nd inning of work. He'll face Reynolds, Woodling, and McDougald in the Yankee 6th. Okay, they're going to let him bat. Here we go. The pitch is a base hit for Allie Reynolds. That's going to get the Tiger bullpen going again. They've been doing overtime. Don McMahon and John Warden, lefty-righty double-barreled action. Woodling up there now with Reynolds at first. See if Casey wants to play for a run here. The pitch to Woodling. He squares to bunt. And he gets it down. It's bunted toward Cash. Norm gloves it and flips to McAuliffe covering. That will advance Reynolds to second. And there's 1 out. Gil McDougald is 1 for 3. He's in there now. Lasher the stretch. The delivery to McDougald is hit hard for a base hit. Are they going to wave Reynolds? It's to left field. Horton charges hard. They are waving Allie Reynolds. The throw is coming home to Freehand. They got him at the plate. So a single from McDougald. They wave Reynolds, and Horton's throw to Freehand nails Reynolds at the plate. Going to second on the throw is McDougald, and there's 2 outs now for Mantle. First base open. And here comes Mayo Smith. That's going to do it for Fred Lasher. He's holding out his left arm, and he wants John Warden. To come on here in the 6th. So Lasher goes 1 2/3 innings, allows 2 hits, strikes out a man, doesn't allow any runs yet, but McDougald at second is his responsibility. Warden is on 28 games, 37 innings. He was 4-1 with 3 saves for the 68 Tigers. See what kind of stuff he's got. He has B stuff. they are going to put Mantle on with first base open. And the left-hander is going to face Yogi Berra. Johnny Mize would be next. Warden the stretch. The pitch to Yogi is a 54 chart. That is going to be a wild pitch for John Warden. That's going to move the runners up to second and third. McDougal to third, Mantle to second. First base is open again. They could walk Berra, but they're going to go after him. Berra homered in the fourth. The pitch from Warden is ball four. One of those unintentional, intentional jobs. That's going to bring up Mize. Bases loaded with Yankees. McDougal at third, Mantle at second, Berra at first. The pitch from Warden to Mize. Johnny swings and hits it on a line to Northrup in center, who makes a nice running catch. The Tigers escape disaster in the sixth. We go to the bottom of six with your score. Yankees 7, Tigers 2, Allie Reynolds. Time to start thinking about his stamina, as a matter of fact. He can do 36 batters before stamina may become an issue. He has faced 24. And he's got Wirt, Euler, and Warden scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. Reynolds winds and deals to Don Wirt, and there is he hit him. He just hit his second Tiger batter of the day. Wirt goes down to first base, and Euler comes up. Well, there's 3 men left on the Tiger bench. It's Price, Gates Brown, and Dick Trzaskowski. Those are the position players. Earl Wilson also available and was used as a pinch hitter. Euler's going to bat here. He's 0 for 1. Or is he? No, he's not. They're going to hit him. They're going to hit for him here and try and get some runs. Gates Brown is going to bat for Euler. Mickey Stanley is also available. I didn't mention him. He is also on their bench. So Brown bats for Euler with Wirt at first base. Reynolds the stretch and the pitch to Gates. And this is trouble. It's going to be to center and deep. Got a chance to get out of here. It's going to be off the wall, and Mantle's got to run it down. Wirt is going to be waved around third. Gates Brown is coming to third. It's a triple for Gates, and it's a 7-3 ball game now. And that's going to get Casey on the phone for more action in that Yankee bullpen. So, Johnny Sane is starting to throw alongside Bob Kuzava for the lefty-righty double-barreled action that Casey enjoys so very much when he's in the Motor City. John Warden is due. He's not going to bat. It's going to be Earl Wilson coming to the plate as the Tigers are trying to get back into it here in the sixth. So Wilson bats for Warden. Warden goes 1/3 of an inning. Walked 2, one of them intentional. Didn't allow any runners to score. Don McMahon is throwing in the bullpen for the Tigers. He will be their next pitcher, in all probability. Reynolds the stretch and the pitch to Earl Wilson. There's a base hit for Earl Wilson. That's going to bring home Gates Brown with run number 4 for the Tigers. It's 7-4 Yankees. Dick McAuliffe up now. He's 0 for 3. Reynolds taking in a lot of water at this point. Reynolds the stretch, the pitch to McAuliffe. Comebacker. Gloved by Reynolds. He goes to second. Rizzuto for one. The relay to Mize, not in time. McAuliffe beats the Rap at first. Wilson is retired 1-6 on the fielder's choice, and now it's K-line. 2 men out. Reynolds the stretch. The delivery to Al K-line is ball 4. 2 on now for the Tigers. Brings the tying run up in Northrop, and here comes Casey. He has seen enough of Allie Reynolds for today. So Reynolds goes 5 2/3 innings. He pitches 2, 4, 6. He allows 7 hits. He walked 4. He hit 2 batters. He struck out 3. It's not an Allie Reynolds performance, but he does qualify for the win at this point. Bob Kuzava is your new pitcher. He's a left-hander. 28 games in 52. 12 of them were starts. 133 innings. He was 8-8 with 3 saves. And he's on to face Northrop with 2 outs. McAuliffe at second, K-line at first, and Northrop the potential tying run here in the bottom of the 6th. Kazava the stretch, the delivery. We didn't check his stuff. Forgot to do that. He has A stuff. The pitch to Northrop is ball 4. He walked him. The bases are dripping with Tigers. And now it's Horton. Timeout. He wants Sane, so Kazava is gone after 1 batter. Sane is in. And bad news for Johnny Mize. He's going to be out of the game as well on a double switch. So Joe Collins is going to come in and play first base and bat 9th. Johnny Sane will come on to pitch. Sort of another Swiss Army knife for Casey. But he will bat in the 4 spot, which is 9 batters from now. Sane, in 35 games, 16 starts, 8 complete, 148 innings, 11-6 with 7 saves. He's on to face the right-handed hitting Willie Horton, and the bases are loaded with Tigers. McAuliffe at third, K-line at second, and Northrop at first. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Horton is the potential go-ahead run. Willie is 2 for 3. See what kind of stuff Sane has. He has C stuff. And we'll put Collins at first in the lineup. And we're ready to go. The pitch from Sane to Horton. Base hit for Willie Horton. This is going to be trouble for the Yankees. To right field. Scoring is McAuliffe. Are they going to wave K-line? Yes, they are. Bauer throwing home to Yogi. And they got him. They got K-line at the plate. 9-2 on the play. Horton drives in 1 run. And that is 3 outs for the Tigers in the 6th. They get 3 in on 3 hits. They leave 2. We go to the 7th with your score. Yankees 7, Tigers 5. And we're going to see a few switches here. Or are we? No, we're not. Yeah, we're going to leave. Yeah, my scorecard's a mess. Timeout. The 7th now. 7-5 ball game. We got a good one going here. The new Tiger pitcher is Don McMahon, the veteran. 38 years old in 1968. 20 games for the Tigers. 36 innings. 3-1 with a save. And he is on to face Bauer, Rizzuto, and Martin. And if anybody gets on, the new first baseman Collins will come to the plate. McMahon will bat in the number 9 spot in the order. Mickey Stanley is the new shortstop. He will bat 8th. McMahon is batting 9th. Tigers down by 2. They got to hold the Yankees where they're at if they can. In the bullpen is Hiller and Wyatt. Hiller and Wyatt for the Tigers. See what kind of stuff McMahon has. He has C stuff. And Bauer comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Hank. Base hit for Bauer, goes to right field. Kaline throws it back in. The Yankees have a leadoff batter aboard. Are they going to play for a run here? We'll see. Rizzuto at the plate. McMahon the stretch. The pitch. Scooter squares to bunt. And he pops it up. And it's caught by McMahon. Bauer scrambles back to first, and the bunt doesn't work. Billy Martin comes to the plate with Bauer still on at first. McMahon the stretch, the pitch to Billy. Nope, he doesn't strike out. Hit to center, but not deep. Here comes Northrup, and there's 2 away. Joe Collins comes to the plate for his first at-bat in the game. He lost his job to Mize late in the 52 season. McMahon the stretch and the delivery. And he struck out Collins on a dead fish changeup. That will end the Yankees' 7th. It's time to stretch them out in Detroit with your score. 52 Yankees 7, 68 Tigers 5. Sane will face Cash, Freehan, and Wirt in the Tigers' 7th. Yankee bullpen active once more. Tom Morgan and Tom Gorman throwing. Pair of right-handers. Horton is not up. Cash is up, then Freehan, then Wirt, 5, 6, 7 in the Tigers' 7th. Sane kicks and deals. We have our first ballpark check of the day. That's a 16. That's going to be popped into foul territory. Gil McDougald is under it, and he's going to take it for out number 1. Bill Freehan 0 for 2. Sane winds and deals. Hey, struck him out. Made him look bad. 2 down in the Tigers' 7th. Don Wirt is up. Mickey Stanley would be next. Sane winds and deals to Wirt. Hit on the ground to Billy Martin. Martin throws to Collins, and that'll end the Tigers' 7th in 1-2-3 fashion. Sane restores some order. We go to the 8th with your score. Yankees 7, Tigers 5. Don McMahon is coming out for inning number 2 of work, but Hiller and Wyatt are ready in the bullpen. All right, so now the question on America's mind. By the way, before I get to that, the winner of this game will host the 69 Baltimore Orioles. So Earl Weaver and the gang are in the Baltimore airport waiting to see if they're going to fly to New York to take on the Yankees in the Bronx, or are they flying to Detroit to take on those Tigers. Do I want to bring in Hiller to face Woodling is the question. I'm not going to do it. McMahon is due up second in the inning. In the bottom of the 8th, we'll try and get him through this. The pitch. Or maybe we won't. This is an error check to McMahon, who makes a nice play. Turns and throws to Cash for out number 1 in the 8th. Here's McDougald. Mantle on deck. 7-5 Yankees. We're in the 8th. The pitch from McMahon. Hey, struck him out. Another dead fish changeup. And there's 2 down as Don McMahon is getting away with junk. Mantle's 2 for 3. Berra would be next. The pitch. Hey, struck him out with more fish. That's going to end the Yankee 8th. We go to the bottom of 8 with your score. Yankees 7, Tigers 5. Sane coming back out. Casey may try and stretch him into finishing this ball game. We'll see. McMahon is due up. Of course, he's not going to bat at this point, so we're going to the bench again for the Tigers. They've got 2 people left. Stanley is going to lead off the inning. He is somewhere here. There he is. Stanley is going to lead off the inning. Going to the on-deck circle for the Tigers is wowzers. It's going to be Jimmy Price, the backup catcher. So, but first it's Stanley, then Price, then McAuliffe, 8-9-1 in the Tigers' order. Sane kicks and deals, and that's ball 4 to Stanley. That brings up Price as the potential tying run in this ball game. Casey's got Morgan and Gorman ready in the bullpen. But he's going to stick with Sane. The infield moves to double play depth. Stanley at first. Nobody out. Price hit 3 bombs in the 68 season. Sane the stretch, the pitch to Price. And it's hit in the air to right, toward the line. On the run is Bauer, and he gets there for out number 1. The Yankees are 5 outs from becoming the new king of the hill and hosting the 69 Orioles in our next game. McAuliffe is 0 for 4. Sane the stretch and the delivery to him. Hey, struck him out, and there's 2 gone in the 8th. Second strikeout for Sane. Tying run still coming to the plate in Kaline. Pitch to Al Kaline is hit to right and deep. Is he going to ride it out of here? It is gone. A home run for Kaline, and the Tigers have climbed all the way back. A 2-run bomb that scores Stanley in front of him, and we're tied at 7. Northrup is up. Go-ahead run now. Sane winds and deals. Ball 4, he walked him, and that's going to be it. Here comes Casey. Unbelievable. The Tigers were down 7-5 to one of the greatest teams in history, and they made it all the way back. Sane is done. You can stick a fork in him, and it's going to be... I think it's going to be double switch time. Yes, it is. We're going to see a new left fielder. It's going to be Irv Noren going into left field and batting 5th. Woodling is coming out. The new pitcher will be Gorman. No, it's going to be Morgan. And he will bat in the leadoff spot. Tom Morgan, a right-hander. 16 games, 12 starts, 94 innings of 5-4 record with a couple of saves. His job is to get them out of this nightmarish 8th inning. Give you Sane's numbers on the day. He went 1 2/3 innings of ineffective relief. 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 2. And he let the Tiger, well, he was among the crew that led the Tigers back in the game. So Horton is up now with Northrup at first and 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. See what kind of stuff Morgan has today. He has C stuff. If he hangs one to Horton, the Tigers take the lead. The pitch is going to be an error check on a 52. That's going to be for McDougald. at third. He is an error 6, and he boots it. And it's a bad one. He overthrows Martin at second, trying to go the short way, and he throws it into right field. Northrup is going to go to third. Bauer has to collect it. Horton goes to second, and there's second and third for Cash, and there's no lefties available in the bullpen. They're walking Cash and going after Freehand with the bases full of Tigers. So let's bring you up to speed on what's happening here now. I'll start the left-hander, who's not a very good one, Joe Ostrowski. In the Yankee bullpen, he's alongside Tom Gorman. So we had a walk to Northrup. Sane got pulled. Then an error by McDougal that brought runners to second and third. And now they walk Cash intentionally. Freehand is up with the bases dripping. We have a tie score, but 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Morgan the stretch. The delivery to Freehand. Hey, struck him out. Where did that come from? Tom Morgan just got him out of the inning. But the Tigers score 2 and have climbed all the way back into this ball game. They score 2 on 1 hit. The home run by Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline. We're tied at 7 going to the 9th. Yikes. All right, so I'm going to take Price out, even though that would allow me to save a pinch hitter, but we're going to leave Freehand in the game. It's going to be Hiller is going to be the new pitcher. He will bat in the 9 spot. There's one position player left on the bench, and it's, who is it? It's Trzaskowski, I think? Yes, it is. For the Tigers, that's it. John Hiller is the new pitcher. He takes over in the 9th. He will face Berra, Irv Noren, and Hank Bauer scheduled. Hiller in 1968. Let's tell you about McMahon. First of all, 2 good innings for Don. A hit allowed, struck out 3, and that's it. What a job the Tiger bullpen has done, except for Dobson. Hiller in 68, 39 games, 12 starts, 4 complete, 128 innings. He was 9-6 with a couple of saves. He's a lefty, and he's on to face Yogi, among other things. Let's see what kind of stuff he's got. B stuff. Irv Noren is on deck. The pitch to Yogi is ball 4. He walked him. Well, that's not what Mayo Smith had in mind when he brought in John Hiller. Here we go with Irv Noren, a left-handed batter, but he may be called upon to bunt here. Hiller the stretch, the pitch to Noren, he squares to bunt, and he pops it up. It's going to be gloved by Hiller. Scrambling back to first is Berra, and failure to execute. Rizzuto pops up a bunt, and now Noren. Not what they needed. All right, so it's Bauer with Yogi at first. Now does Mayo go to Wyatt? That's the question, and he's not gonna. He's gonna stick with Hiller. The pitch is grounded to Wirt at third. Wirt goes to McAuliffe for 1. The relay to Cash, not in time. Bauer beats the wrap. Berra's retired 5-4 on the fielder's choice, and here comes Scooter. Rizzuto at the plate. Martin would be next. The pitch. Comebacker to Hiller. He gloves it. Flips to Cash. And the Yankees are retired in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Any old kind of a run for the Tigers is going to win it. Your score, Yankees 7, Tigers 7. The Orioles still waiting in the Baltimore airport to find out where they are heading next. Wirt, Stanley, and then Hiller or Trzaskowski will bat in the 9th. In the bullpen for the Yankees, it's Gorman and Ostrowski, lefty and a righty available. Jim McDonald is also there. All right. Morgan to Wirt. And a base hit for Don Wirt to start the 9th inning. Do you believe this? Here comes Mickey Stanley, a good bunter. Morgan the stretch, the pitch to Mickey. He squares to bunt. He gets it down. Advancing to second is Wirt. Morgan makes the play to Collins. And Wirt's on scoring position. Trzaskowski will bat for John Hiller. If we go to the 10th, John Wyatt will become the Tiger pitcher. Tigers have 2 pitchers left, Wyatt and Patterson. Patterson is throwing along with Wyatt. Why not? And here comes the last Tiger position player, Trzaskowski, batting for Hiller. Second base is Wirt. Let's see if they have a fast pitcher that could run for Wirt. They do not. Trzaskowski with a chance to be a hero. Morgan the stretch. The pitch to him is going to be a range check. Third base. That's McDougald. And his range is a 14. He dives, makes the play, gets up, throws to Collins. Wirt has to hold, and Trzaskowski is retired. Now it's McAuliffe, who is 0 for 5, and that makes him really dangerous. Kaline would be next. Wirt still at second. We're 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Morgan trying to get it to the 10th. The pitch to McAuliffe. Hit to left. On a line at Irv Noren, and he makes the catch. We're going to have an extra inning ball game today. We go to the 10th with your score, Yankees 7, Tigers 7. All right. Wow, what a ball game. What a tournament. Goodness. All right, the new pitcher. Hiller goes an inning, gives up a walk. That's it. So he's done. Wyatt is on to pitch the 10th at least. He will bat in the 9 spot in the order. In 1968, 22 games, 30 innings, 1-0 with 2 saves. He was also acquired during the season by the Tigers. From the Red Sox, Martin is due to lead off. Then it'll be Collins and Morgan. But Casey's got a bench, and he knows how to use it. So Bobby Brown is going to bat for Billy Martin. And the reason he's going to do that, of course, is because it's his prerogative. His prerogative, get it? Yeah. All right, Billy Martin is done. You can put a fork in him. Bobby Brown is up. Dr. Bobby Brown. Pinch hitting for Martin, a left-handed batter. See what kind of stuff Wyatt has. B stuff. 7-7. We're in the top of the 10th. The pitch is a ballpark check. That's a 16. It's popped up. Don Wirt in foul territory is going to make the catch for out number 1. Here comes Collins. Collins came in the game in the 6th on a double switch. And Here's the pitch to him from John Wyatt. Another ballpark check. This is drifting into foul territory and out of play. Somebody from Ypsilanti made that catch. Here's the next delivery from Wyatt. Base hit for Collins. He's aboard. 1 out, 1 on for the Yankees. We're going to get a pinch hitter now for Tom Morgan. It's going to be backup catcher Charlie Silvera. Batting here in the 10th. A .327 hitter in 1952. All right, so Morgan is done after an inning and a third, a hit, and an intentional walk, but no runs allowed. Here's the pitch to Silvera from Wyatt. And hit to center. Mickey Stanley, oh, I'm sorry. That's Jim Northrup, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Now it's McDougald. Mantle would be next. Wyatt the stretch. And the delivery to Gil McDougald is hit to center. Routine for Mickey Stanley. And that will retire the Yankees in inning number 10. Going to be a change here. McDougald is going to go to second in the bottom of the 10th. Dr. Bobby Brown will exercise his prerogative and go play third base in the bottom of the 10th. And we're going to get a new Yankee pitcher. And that's going to be Tom Gorman. Gorman will bat in the leadoff spot. He was a right-hander. Any old kind of a run for Detroit is going to win it. See what kind of stuff he's got. He's got A stuff. And it's Kaline, Northrup, and Horton in the Tiger 10th. Drama in Detroit. Baltimore waiting in the airport. Where are they going? The traveling secretary on pins and noodles. The pitch from Gorman to Kaline. Popped him up. The scooter. Phil Rizzuto in short left field is going to make the catch for out number 1. Jimmy Northrup 1 for 3. Gorman winds and deals. Northrup, yes. Hits it on the ground to Collins at first. He's going to take it unassisted for out number 2. Now it's Horton. 3 for 5 for Willie, a pair of ribbies. Cash would be next. Gorman winds and deals to Horton. He walked him. He walks Willie, and that brings up Cash. Now I could go to Ostrowski here. But I'm not gonna. Cash beats him, he beats him. Gorman the stretch, the pitch to Stormin' Norman is hit to left on a line. Irv Noren on the run makes the catch for out number 3. We're gonna go 11. Oh man, what a tournament. With your score, Yankees 7, Tigers 7. John Wyatt coming back out. There's only one Tiger pitcher left. He's in the bullpen. It's Darrell Patterson. Wyatt will face Mantle, Berra, and Noren. 3, 4, 5 hitters in the Yankee 11. Freehan, Wirt, and Stanley are due in the bottom of the 11th if you're looking ahead. The pitch from Wyatt to Mantle is a base hit, and it's to center field. Mickey's not stopping. He's looking to get into scoring position. Stanley is going to try and throw him out. Northrup's throw to Stanley. Got to check Northrup's arm. Northrup's throw to Stanley is late. Mickey Mantle slides in with a double to lead off the Yankee 11th. Here's Yogi with first base open. I'm walking Yogi here. Yogi's not going to be the one to win this game. First and second, Irv Noren comes to the plate. Wyatt the stretch, the pitch. Noren squares to bunt. He pops it up. Another failed bunt by the Yankees as Wyatt takes the play. Mantle and Berra hold, and here's Bauer. Rizzuto is on deck. Wyatt the stretch, the pitch. Error check. It's for Stanley at short. Mickey Stanley's error number is an 11. He makes the play to McAuliffe. The relay to Cash is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turned by the Tigers with a center fielder playing shortstop. Oh, my God. This tournament is unbelievable. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Your score, Yankees 7, Tigers 7. Gorman is coming out for inning number 2. He will face Freehan, Wirt, and Stanley. Any old kind of a run for the Tigers wins the game. Gorman kicks and deals to Freehan. And it's a base hit for Freehan. A leadoff single brings up Wirt. He's going to bat. He's not going to bunt. Gorman the stretch. The pitch to Wirt is hit to left and deep. Back goes Noren, and it's gone. A 2-run walk-off bomb for Don Wirt wins the game for the Tigers 9-7. Are you kidding me? The Tigers were down 7-2 to one of the best teams in history, and they lose. Wirt with a walk-off bomb. He's being assaulted at home plate. Let's give you the totals. Let's give you the totals for the Tigers. 9 runs. 11 hits. And they committed 1 error. The Yankees, 7 runs. 12 hits. And they committed 1 error. Winning pitcher is John Wyatt. He is 1-0 in the tournament. The loss goes to Tom Gorman. He is 0-1. The Yankees failed to get down 3 sacrifice bunts, any one of which probably wins them the game. The MVP, I guess, is Wirt, although you could give it to K-Line for tying the game in the bottom of the 8th. But we'll go Wirt with a walk-off 2-run bomb. It's 9-7 victory for the Tigers. Now let's take a look at the standings before we depart. All right. This is unbelievable. All right, so the Tigers get win number 3. That means they are now in a second-place tie with the 52 Yankees at 3 wins each for the tournament. The Tigers now will host the 69 Orioles, who have no wins in this tournament. Jim Palmer did not get the job done in their first game. This will be the second game for the Orioles. Denny McLain's turn is up for the Tigers. He will be the pitcher against the Orioles. And he'll be opposed by either Mike Cuellar or Dave McNally. My guess is I'm probably going to go with Cuellar. Cuellar and McNally, 69 Orioles, 68 Tigers in our next game. I really hope you'll join us. This is an unbelievable experience, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Hang in there, folks. Lots of good stuff coming up. Don't forget to check out channel membership in the description for this video. and I hope you have a good night. So long, everybody.